the KWC Smith & Wesson M&P 40 pistol. This gun is just like the Desert Eagle pistol, fully licensed by Cybergun. And as you can see, it's also licensed by Smith & Wesson themselves because it has all of the trades on the side of the gun, and it has the stamp on this handguard right here. So you can tell that it's actual full-scale replica of the real Smith & Wesson M&P 40 pistol. Alright, so some things about this gun. Right off the back, you can tell it's really lightweight because the entire construction of the gun is plastic polymer, which, you know, keeps the weight down, but it's also, you know, a little bit more, you know, prone to damage and everything than your full metal or, you know, partially metal pistols or rifles or anything like that. But still, it keeps, you know, it keeps the weight down. It's a little bit more maneuverable. It's really compact for kind of like CQB. Just your, you know, average kind of size pistol, I suppose. There's that. There's a KWC trademark on the other side. Kind of just let you know that, hey, we manufactured it. It's not really a big deal. Made in Taiwan. You know, kind of that whole deal. The slide up here, there is a textured slide grip, like you would use for cocking back the pistol right on the back right here. It's kind of ribbed for you to grip it, but unfortunately this is not a blowback CO2 pistol. It is just standard CO2 pistol, so the blowback feature doesn't work, which means you'll be getting more magazines out of a single CO2 cartridge, but it's a little bit less realistic in the way it functions. This gun shoots with .2s anywhere between 300 to 320 FPS, kind of chronos in somewhere around there. So it's actually pretty good for a pistol that's, you know, non-blowback. But you'll get a little bit more CO2 out of it, like I said. The magazine right here, which comes with the gun, holds 15 BBs, single stacked. So you can see, kind of get a visual of like what it looks like stacked in there right there. In this magazine also, the CO2 cartridge gets put into the bottom of the magazine. You have to unscrew this little piece right here all the way out, drop the CO2 cartridge in there, screw it back in real nice and tight so the gas doesn't leak out or anything. Slides in just like that, just like on any other pistol. There's no really ambidextrous functions on the pistol. The mag release is only on the left-hand side behind the trigger guard, and the safety is only on the right-hand side under the slide. You gotta press down for safe. You gotta press up for fire. Let's see. There is a small like Picatinny rail under the front of the slide barrel assembly right here. Mounting small things like flashlights or lasers, pretty much all it's good for. You could probably put, you know, some type of laser sight on there, make it a little bit more accurate, a little bit more tactical for you. The grip right here, the pistol grip, is nice and textured. You know, there's a nice grip to it. Feels comfortable in your hands, kind of contoured to the shape of your hand, so that'll be really comfortable to hold and everything. The sights on this, it incorporates the Bax's accuracy system. Which for a lot of Cybergun products, it's pretty standard. Makes the BB shoot a lot more accurately than kind of like your standard accuracy system. Also, there's sights right here in the back. There's two bright white dots and one bright white dot in the front. Really accurate. You can pretty much get spot on with anything with a distance of like 50 to 75 feet. But we'll test that in a few when we go to the shooting range. So that's really about it. For this gun. Other than that, I mean, you can pretty much find this in two colors, flat black like this, or black and dark earth mix. You know, they both function exactly the same, just, you know, different cosmetics. So that's about it for the gun. If you want to follow me now, we'll go straight to the shooting test. Alright, this is going to be our shooting test at a 25-foot mark with the Smith & Wesson M&P 40 CO2 pistol airsoft. We're going to be doing this at a 25-foot range, a 50-foot range directly behind me. We're going to see how it performs at a, you know, close distance right here. Like I said, it was accurate up to about 75 feet, but these are sort of the ranges you're going to be seeing at CQB distance. So here we go. I'm going to be shooting at this metal tin right here. Done. There's a bottle over there. I'm going to be shooting at that. Alright, if you follow me back, I'll show you kind of what it's like at a 50-foot distance. Right about here. It's a little less accurate with the pistol, but it's still effective if you're shooting at a human-sized target. So I'm going to be shooting at this red outline target that we painted on this board right here, just kind of give you an idea. Alright, so that was my entire clip. That was about 15 rounds. Just kind of giving you an idea of what it'd be like shooting at a somewhat of a CQB distance right here. About 50 feet, you kind of have to compensate a little bit more, but at 25 feet, it's pretty much spot on, especially with the accurate sights. So you're kind of just going to have to, compensate for that. It's a really great sidearm, though. I wouldn't really recommend it for a primary, but definitely a great sidearm. Kind of like getting in the thick of things. I definitely also recommend multiple mags because you do kind of expend the mags pretty quickly, being that there's only 15 rounds. It is a realistic size magazine, but you're definitely going to want, at least like 2 or 3 of these magazines. You're getting into a pretty good fight. So if you follow me, we'll go back to the overview, and we'll wrap things up with this Smith & Wesson M&P 40. Alright guys, welcome back. Just to kind of wrap things up with the Smith & Wesson M&P 40. It's got a sturdy plastic design. It's a little bit more prone to getting damage and everything than your full metal counterparts for a CO2 pistol. But for an all polymer weapon, it's pretty sturdy and it's really comfortable. It's really compact, so it'll be great for you in a CQB environment or just as a great sidearm for whatever you want to play. Really, there's not really a whole lot to be said about this, other than when I bought it at Walmart. You probably want to buy it from somewhere else, even though it kind of doesn't really matter. It's just that Walmart kind of is a little bit cheaper than other places, as some of you may know who have Walmart by your house. I would recommend, buying this from sites like Airsoft GI or Airsoft Megastore or something like that, where it's, a little bit more trusted. But I haven't seen any problems with this so far, other than, the all-plastic construction kind of makes it feel a little flimsy. But you can, kind of get around that. With the Picatinny rail, you can add whatever accessories you want, such as, flashlights, lasers, things that you would normally add to a pistol. Definitely get extra mags because you're going to need them. You kind of waste clips, especially if you're trigger happy, which, I kind of can be with the pistol too. Sights are really accurate at a close range. You won't have any problem with that. Once you get to kind of farther distances, past about 50 feet, it's still effective at a human-sized target. You're just going to have to compensate a little bit more for windage and BB drop and all that other stuff. So, kind of wrapping things up with this. You can get it in 2 different colors, flat black, darker, like I mentioned before. It's pretty much all there is to it. It's your simple pistol, non-blowback CO2. Really great gun if you're kind of looking for a lower priced CO2 gun. So that's about it though. This is Chaos signing off one last time. Smith & Wesson M&P 40, look into it if you want a pistol. Alright, see you guys later.